Hey, what's up, man? Mathematics. Homer Cocktail 17. Get another launch. And my poopy. Hello, booby. What you doing? Mathematics are the key to the universe. What famous person said that? Well, I'm not sure the person's famous. A second cousin of mine. She became my godmother for communion in 1981 when I was in elementary school still. Told me that, and I didn't understand it. I had an interest in astronomy. And before this, a couple years before this, I was living with my mom. I've been back and forth in my life. And I remember being chased on the playground at Roosevelt Elementary. Philip Michael Thomas from Miami Vice, he went to that elementary school. Edric Bohannon, one of my buddies, went to that elementary school. He made it into the NBA and played for a few years. Derek Parra, who won a gold and silver medal at the Utah Winter Games a few years ago, he went to that elementary school. That's where I spent most of my elementary. And I had 3 older sisters, so I always had access to devices like, that little, multiplication table where you line up the 2 with the 4, and then you press the button, and then you can see on the next button in front of it the number 12, right? Well, anyhow, my middle name's Elias in real life. This is Homer Cocktail, yet another Homer Cocktail. That's just a name for the internet. And my first name's Eddie. It's, officially Edward, and my last name's Corona, not Heineken. And Elias Blanco, my grandfather. I get my middle name from my grandfather on my mom's side. Rumor has it that he used to hang out with Albert Einstein in Hollywood, California. I guess during the 40s or so. Let me go ahead and get a swig of beer here. Nice little swig of beer. So, growing up, somehow, and I have other family members in aerospace, math, somehow, I grew an affinity towards, and in 5th grade, I won a citywide championship in Fontana, California, number 1 for the 5th grade classes, not just in my school, but, it was a citywide test taken at the high school. There's now 5 high schools back there. There's only 1. And when I moved back to my mom's, in 7th grade, I moved back in 6th, but in 7th grade, I won another citywide championship in San Bernardino. I took an ASVAB test for the military in 1993, finished in the top 1%. And eventually went on to the Claremont colleges, and passed calculus there. So, why am I doing a mathematics channel? Well, yesterday was Thanksgiving, and someone in the family was taking algebra at a community college. And we decided that the best way that I could tutor is maybe online. Because, she's busy with family life and everything. I've tutored my sister a little bit before. One of my sisters. And at the Claremont bookstore, they have... they're probably on DVD or straight online now. I'm not sure. But when I was there in the 90s, they have video cassettes, VHS cassettes on study aids for biology and government and math and other things, physics and whatever subjects you might be studying in school. And they're fun. They're a lot of fun. It's college age kids, and they're doing little comedy skits, and they do little diagrams, and On this channel, I'm going to try to make it a little fun, but try to make it, real in the sense that 2 plus 2 is 4. I'm not going to be screwing around and giving you fake answers or whatever, in other words. And the most important thing, I've heard this about history. Why do I gotta learn about history and stuff? Which is another subject, but people want to know, where am I ever going to use trigonometry or calculus or algebra or whatever? I'm going to try to let you know where it does apply. So, I'm going to do some generic videos in the next, 2, 3, 4 weeks, however long it takes, covering basic arithmetic. We're going to move on to geometry, algebra. We're going to hit trigonometry. We'll talk about calculus. And, if you have any questions, I'll try to answer them the best I can. So you guys hang in there, and this is my professor look, okay? The best I know how. Got to keep it loose, and you guys hang in there, man.